Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is part 2 of a beginner's approach to soloing. Part 1 we looked at shape 1 of the A minor pentatonic. We also used a few notes out of shape 5, and we also used a few notes out of shape 2. But today we are focused more on shape 2 and shape 3. So if you look at your diagram that I have up right now, the top diagram is shape 2. The bottom diagram is shape 3. So if you haven't never played these shapes before, so we're just going to play them through for you so you can learn your shape, and then we're going to break them down and use them over the backing track that's in the loop here so you can start building some solos, okay? So shape 2, on your low E you have 8-10. On the A string you'll have 7-10. On the D string it's 7-10. On the G string, third string, it's 7-9, and then on your last two strings you have 8-10 and 8-10. And again in the red are your root notes, your A notes there. So we have a root note on the 10th fret of the B string in shape 2. And we also have one on the 7th fret of your D string, your 4th string. So your two A's, okay? And I just kind of walk back into shape 5 there. Okay, and then on the bottom we have shape 3, and by looking at the shapes, if you've never looked at scale shapes before, the way I have it up on the screen, you can see the patterns, okay? So your first, your 6th string, your 5th string, and your 4th string, they're all the same shape. You have 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12. And then on your 3rd string you'll have 9, 12. On your 2nd string you're going to have 10, 13, and then on the 1st string you'll have 10, 12. And again, you look at the root notes are in red, so we have our root note on the 12th fret of our A string. And we have another root note on the 10th fret of our 2nd string here. Okay, so let's get a better look here. So we're just going to go straight down with your shape 2 just to get used to it. If you've never played it before, we're going to treat it as a finger exercise over the backing track. We're just going to play it over time. Okay, same idea with your shape 3. Okay, and the other thing you can do is if you want to do up and down, it's alternate picking. Okay, you can work on that. If you're not up to that yet, just don't worry about that. Just keep it as all down strokes. But if you can do down, up, up, down on your strings, you're better off doing that, okay? Okay, so now let's try to connect these guys. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna start here on our, let's start on our 4th string on the 7th fret of your 2nd shape. So you're gonna have 7, 10 here. And what I just did there was I just slid up into shape 3, okay? Okay, so I'm just grabbing some notes from those shapes. Remember what I said before, I'm sliding back on the back note with my first finger, and I'm sliding forward on the front note, okay? So let's call this the back note, we'll call this the front note, okay? Okay? Okay, so now let's try to sneak shape 1 into this, okay? Because if you know shape 1, it's right here, it's in behind shape 2, okay? So here's shape 2, slid into shape 3, back to shape 1. So I'm just going to hang out on the 2 middle strings for a second here. Okay, so now let's do that exact same thing with your B and high E string, okay? So let's start here on our second shape, A10 and A10. So that's up into shape 3. Yeah, I'm gonna go back into 1 here, watch. So that's just on the B string, right? Okay. So now I'm in shape 1. Shape 2, right? And the other thing you can do is, you know, you can spend some time inside each box, okay? And then just remember, you know, you want to be able to connect the boxes, so take either 2 strings at a time or 1 string at a time, whatever you prefer, okay? So that's shape 3 on the 3rd string, look. Shape 2. shape 1 and shape 5 behind shape 1. See? And remember the breed, like I said. Okay, so a couple little licks you can do in shape 3 here. Okay, so I'm in shape 5 there, shape 1, shape 2, shape 3. See, I just connected the shapes on the middle 2 strings. After you do this so long, these shapes will become muscle memory. And then what you do is you take those 5 shapes that you know and you look at those root notes and you just move them around to change the keys. So what I suggest you do is maybe take, this is all in A minor, move everybody up or down 2 frets, sorry. So move everybody down 2 frets, all those shapes down 2 frets, and you'll have B minor pentatonic. And then you could just play over a B minor backing track, okay? But for now, just focus on this one key. And please go back and look at the video prior to this, excuse me, if you have any concerns there. I explain a lot at the beginning of the first video, so this is kind of like a part 2, okay? So go back and watch that first video. Remember we were talking about the vibrato and pitch? So what you want to do, if you're going to bend a string from a shape, you got to know what you're bending to. So look at the shape in front of the shape, okay? So right here, I'm bending the 8th fret of the B string. Well, I know I'm bending it up a full step because the next shape plays that fret here, the A note, okay? That's all explained on that first video, okay? Get used to those bends and holding them. Okay, so we just have A, G, F, and G. Okay, so we have A minor, G major, F major, and G major. So the beauty of all these 5 shapes is just it's note choice, and it is note placement. And as you go through those 5 shapes, you come up with different note choices because the notes are in different areas, okay? Right? So that's unique to that shape. See how it sounds different, but I'm actually playing the same exact thing I just played there. Watch. Right? Different notes. Shape 1. Okay? So that is why you learn all those 5 positions, and also so you can slide in and out and go up and down the neck, right? See what it... Lots of slides. It's more expressive. Okay friends, thank you for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you got something from this lesson, and stay tuned for part 3 where we take all 5 pentatonic shapes and we build a unique solo with all 5, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll see you guys at the next lesson.